Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse review. Here I have the Amazon exclusive gold label Batman and Solomon Grundy 2-pack. This I think retailed for around $50 to $60. I was able to get mine for about $8 on the Prime Day deals back in July. I've had this 2-pack for some time now, but I'm interested to see how good it is in hands. So this is a detective mode version of both Batman and Solomon Grundy. Honestly, I'm more interested in the Batman, as it's the Arkham City Batman, but he's got dark blue, which is technically more accurate to what Arkham City Batman actually looks like. His suit is a very dark blue, but Grundy here, I kind of wish they didn't do Grundy. I kind of wish they did one of the other characters like Penguin or Ra's al Ghul. Like, I think Grundy being the choice for this is kind of weird, since if you go in detective mode in that boss fight, I don't think it shows this, like, at all. Like, it shows a skeleton, but he's transparent blue, not orange. I understand what they were going for here, but here's the bottom of the box. Don't need the barcode. Again, it's Amazon exclusive. And then you got the back, and then, as you can see, that's just the main art. But let's go ahead and open these guys up. Ooh, it took me a bit to get them out of the box, but here they are. Accessory-wise, you don't get too much. You get two stands. Batman's on one of them because he can't stand up properly. He also comes with his grapnel gun, which is the same as the other Arkham City figure. This one's in a nice color, though. It's similar to his more pinkish, or not pinkish, purplish gray. But there's a look at the two cards here. We finally get a card for the Build-A-Figure Solomon Grundy. Mine came out a little bit damaged. That one's on me, but there's the cards for you, and I'll put those in the binder where they belong. And also, you get a backdrop here that doesn't have the card and stand attached, so you can have the backdrop as its own thing. It's supposed to be like the rooftops of Arkham City. I think it's concept art, but it looks very similar to the finished game, so pretty good job with that. Let's go ahead and start with Batman. So he's mostly this dark bluish color. His cowl is a bit more shiny because there's some like joint lubrication in it. It's kind of strange. I don't know why they really need that. But it's a complete reuse. Same thing with Solomon Grundy. Complete reuse of the Arkham City Batman. Although, now that I'm looking at it, there's some things that look a bit weird. Dust off the old one here. This is the black and white one, and it is reuse of this one, but are the feet different? No. Okay, so it is complete reuse. The feet looked kind of weird, but gives you an idea. I do like the dark blue here. Paint on a flesh tone, paint this black, paint the belt yellow. Like, you got a pretty decent looking Batman from Arkham City there. So I do like how this looks. The color is nice. It's fine. I don't really have much to say about the Batman. It's what you'd expect. The cape's the same, of course. Complete reuse. And his grapnel gun does fit in his hand, but it is a bit of a challenge just because the handle of it is very thick. So it doesn't want to go in easily, but there's Batman for you. Grundy here. Now, I haven't had this particular figure yet. Zoom him out a little bit, but this is very orange, very skeleton. It's supposed to be based on detective mode, of course. As I said in the intro, this isn't really what he looked like in detective mode, at least not to my knowledge. I like what they're going for here. I like all of the skeleton paint detail, top of the feet, front here. Like, all of this is painted really nicely. And then you turn him around and he just doesn't look good, like, at all. Like, it's just transparent orange. Like, and don't get me wrong, I really like transparent action figures. They're fun, they're interesting. I just wish they went with someone other than the Solomon Grundy Build-A-Figure here. It is nice to actually get an art card for him, though. Trading card. We don't see that with Build-A-Figures too often. So if you want to put that trading card with that particular figure, the Build-A-Figure version, either one, you could do that. I do have the black and white Build-A-Figure legs. I'm sure they're swappable, but because this is transparent plastic, it's likely that over time this will become more brittle. So be careful when posing him. I'm going to pose him as much as I can or feel comfortable with. So Grundy here, we'll start at the head. Not really that much tilt going this way, but there is a bit more this way. Can't look up like at all. Can't look down at all. There's just like no articulation in the head, but you know, he can look side to side enough. I think that's plenty fine. Arms wise, you get more than a perfect T-pose, at least on that arm. I'm sure this one could go up a little bit higher. If you wanted to, you could remove the jacket, just pull the arms back, or rather pull one off like that, and then you can more easily take that off. And if you want to see how that looks, oof, I did not like how that sounded. Gives you an idea on how that would look. He doesn't have the arm does not stick in there nearly far enough for it to look completely natural, but I think it looks fine if you wanted to go for that particular style of Solomun Grundy look. Whatever floats your boat. Oh, and there's no paint on the back of the torso. I already looked. Elbow wise, oh, this is not wanting to move. Okay, that did not feel right. I do not feel comfortable bending that arm like at all. Like, it has one click, but oh, maybe a little bit more than a click and a half. Like, that's as much as I could get it to bend. I'm sure it could bend more, but I don't want to jinx it. The swivel's good though, plenty of swivel. Let's see about the other arm. Okay, the other arm's fine. That one moved just fine. And the swivel's good on there too. It doesn't appear that the chains around his wrists move, but his hands move, of course. And then that has a hinge joint in it. I'm doing this off camera just to make sure I don't break anything. But there's the fisted hand, how that looks, you know, bent. Not too bad. And then torso articulation, you just have the ball joint at the base here, so he can rock. He can go forward quite a bit, and backward not as much. Splits, I don't know why you'd need the splits for Grundy, but he can do them. The diaper does get in the way. He can kick if you wanted to, but it's not by much. And then the knee joint, this bends just fine. There is swivel at the base, but the molding of the pants gets in the way on that one. This one might be a little bit better, but there is some jagged parts back here, so when you do try to bend it, you might get stabbed, so be careful. But yeah, there is a little bit of swivel down there. And then the feet here, you got plenty of toe, you got pivot, and you got back and forward. Oof, did not want to move that. But there you go. That's the two of those figures. Let's go ahead, when I could get him situated, and see what they look like next to some other figures with size comparison time. Batman here stands at about 7.5 inches tall at the top of the ears. Grundy is closing in at about 8.5 inches tall. Now, I only have the one Arkham figure I showed you, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at some comic book based figures that were also in Arkham City. Move this down here. So we got the Platinum Digital Two-Face here. I mean, get a different head sculpt for that. You're good to go. We got the, I think it's, I forget what this one in particular is called, like what comic it's from, but we got the Robin here, Tim Drake. No hood. Just going to rest him back there. We got the Penguin here, which does reuse parts from the Arkham City one, so it's analogous to an extent. I'll put him there. He doesn't want to stand up on his own. Great. Damn it, Pangu. Alright, I'll just have him resting on it. Never mind. Ay. Damn it, come on. Ay. Everything's falling down. Not my Taco Bell bag. There we go. Good enough. And lastly, I thought I'd bring out Deadshot. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this 2-pack. I think it's fine for the price I paid, but I know a lot of people repainted their Grundy. I might actually repaint the Batman from this set, but just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace.